to start.
Just getting his pure Norway water, and he's ready. Okay, e4.
E4 again.
So Magnus, wow, taking a few seconds in an Armageddon game to adjust his pieces.
Yeah.
That's courageous.
And VC2, knight C3. So
Okay.
is it going to be...
I was wondering if he was going to play punt F4 and move
Yeah.
through there. A delayed King's Gambit. Instead, a type of bishop's opening. And quite a trendy line. Actually, I have bad memories against Nepomniachtchi in this line from the World Blitz in 2017.
Oh, you're playing with black?
I was black, yeah. I was equal out of the opening, or equal-ish, but at some point he just played F4, F5 and mated me.
Oh.
So it didn't end too well. Yeah. So this is still well-known stuff, and I think Magnus has quite a lot of experience on the black side here. He played actually, I think he lost a game against Dubov, a blitz game a while back. So
Interesting that he's thinking how to
Yeah.
develop his bishop.
yeah, D5 is also a move. But bishop E7, bishop C5.
Can
all
black go
viable.
also G6 and bishop G7, or that's slow because of F4?
Possibly. Yeah, F4 is probably the acid test there. G6, F4. Yeah. The King's Indian player in you wants to play G6, right, Judith?
Yeah, somehow to have the fianchetto, some kind of, but it seems to be slow.
I think white usually, if black doesn't challenge in the center, plays F4 quite quickly. So, okay, we do
And
see
he goes for D5.
D5.
We shouldn't forget that the draw equals win for Magnus.
Yes, so
So he doesn't mind to simplify a little bit and go for simplification if it's possible.
yeah. And the center has been simplified slightly, taking on
Knight
D5. Now white usually, I think, plays knight F3. Might be a few other moves. I've seen Dubov play this type of opening, and somehow he always manages to get rook A5 in some position.
Well,
later
now,
on in, not
now
right now,
yet
but-
it's not good because of bishop B4.
no, but later in the game,
Yeah.
it's always a middle game or an end game, and somehow rook A5 comes. And
Yeah, I love these when I play with some positions, like also in the rapport game against Tari, I think. He played H takes G3, right? And then
Okay.
the rook without moving. Oh, look at that, Queen H5.
Queen H5 and Magnus.
Knight B4, getting sharp.
Yeah, sacrifices a pawn. White can take on E5 with check, but C2 is very tender. What do you think? Take?
I don't know what he's going to do after Queen E5. What is it, Bishop E6?
I think we're finding out. Bishop E7, simply.
Bishop E7. So King D1 is on the way, I guess.
Or Queen E2, maybe.
Or Queen E2, Rook A4. Yeah, maybe Rook A4.
Ah, Rook A4. That would be
But then castle.
very ambitious.
Queen A2, just go back, take the pawn and go back to safety.
Yeah. This is actually, I think he's just playing in martial spirit. Just there are some lines of an anti-martial where you get this pawn structure for white, this double B pawns. The black knight sits on B4 and black gets the bishop pair. Good compensation. Okay. Meanwhile, Nepomniachtchi keeping his 3-minute advantage.
Yes, indeed.
Bishop G4, most likely now. Okay, just A5, getting ready for Rook A6 and a Rook lift.
Of course. So no Rook A5, at least for some time.
No. He's learnt from Dubov. H3. Will we see Rook A6 or will we just see maybe
We
the other?
will.
Okay, just B6 the other way.
B6.
Yeah. So A5 was maybe just the stabilizing move, not
Strange, because he didn't need it A5 if he
Yeah.
goes B6, right?
exactly. Yeah. I guess maybe now his bishop definitely won't land on G4, so he's decided B7 is the only home
Yeah.
for his bishop. Castles.
Bishop B7.
Yeah, now, is there a threat positionally if bishop takes F3? Because white's queen is tied down to C2
Probably
as well.
there is, yeah. This is the problem for white, the C2. So is he going to play Rook C1?
Yeah, is he going to move? Actually, where does the white knight move to? It's not clear. Okay, you're right. He does play Rook C1, defending the C2 pawn.
It's passive, but he still claims that he has a pawn up, so he can make such a moves.
And Magnus continuing the threats, because now bishop takes C3 is an
Yeah,
idea.
and Knight A2,
Yeah. He takes
And-
C3.
capturing the pawn on C3 after that.
So actually, it's already
It's a
difficult
very
for...
serious threat.
Yeah. It's extremely difficult for Nepomniachtchi to hold C2, to hold both of
Can
his
he go
knights.
to knight d1? It looks so passive.
Ugh.